my daughter making massive noise in the background, we're just gonna get right to this video. I'm gonna briefly go over some of the DIYs that I helped to do for my best friend's baby shower. So let's get started. The first DIY that we're gonna go over are the table numbers that I did. She did not have assigned seating, but we wanted to make table numbers so that when you do call outs for winners, for games, for food, you can say tables 1 through 3. You can get up, get your food, or table 3, 1, or you know, stuff like that. So I'm gonna explain how I did the DIY so that you can see how easy it is for you to do it as well. At first, I was gonna completely DIY them. I was just going to cut out cardstock paper and handwrite with calligraphy all 12 table numbers. And then I thought I should actually work smarter, not harder. So I actually used Canva, and what I did is that I searched a template. So I searched table numbers, used an existing template, and then just edited it. Yeah, edited it to fit the font and the style and just all the information that I wanted on each table numbers. I sized it out. I ended up doubling it because I wanted, at first I was thinking I was gonna cut them and then glue them together with double-sided tape or glue, but then I thought I can print them on one 8x11 cardstock paper and then fold it in half. That way that works as a double-sided table number. I did that, worked it out, went to my local library and printed them out for free, and then cut them, sized them, and I folded them, and then voila, that's it. My local library, the ink kind of looked a little weird, so I was trying to see if it looked better if I darkened it, but then I thought that would just be too much. So, but this is how they turned out. And it's easy for you to do as well. You can use existing templates. I just decided to create one from scratch. DIY number 2 were the cupcake toppers. So you can just Google it or download one from Etsy, from any kind of local vendor or handmade shop. But my best friend actually just emailed the template that she wanted. I then again used Canva. I used Canva to equally space out the cupcake toppers so that I can get a dozen on each page, and then I ended up printing out 4 pages. You want to use cardstock paper because you want it to be stable, and like I did with the table numbers, I went to my local library, I printed them out for free, I came home, I cut them to size. We got a Sheepy template, or whatever template you would want to use. She actually had to send this to me. I don't know where she found this from, but I used Canva, and I basically just replicated it in a 4x3, and I printed out 4 pages because originally we were going to do 24 cupcakes, but I thought 48 would be better. So, and then I sliced them in cubes, and then I cut them out. I cut them out in its form, shapely. She likes it with the border, not without, so that's what I did. And we have these, she got these cupcake sticks, right? Picks on Etsy. Everything I use I will link in the description box below, but she got this off of Etsy. It's a 3.5 inch. They're paddle picks. 100 pieces, and it's natural bamboo, eco-friendly, and biodegradable. And they look like this. I don't know, I have to get closer for you to see that. But it's pretty simple. So you just find the template you want, and then you try to shape it out. You put it on a page. It would be ideal because cupcakes come in 24s, right? 2 dozens. If you just put a dozen per page so that you know. Always cut out extras just in case. Ideally, you could use cardstock paper. You would use cardstock paper or just something that's thick. This is recycled, so it actually has a nice speckled effect to it. To give it like a softer edge rather than being just stark white. And yeah, we're just going eco-friendly. I didn't purchase any of these supplies. You can do this at home, in your own computer, go to your local library, print it off for free, all that good stuff. And I'm just going to be using hot glue sticks. My hot glue gun is nice and hot. I already plugged it in behind me to keep it baby safe. She was tugging at the wires. I have my little helper here. We're going to do this really fast. It's obviously going to take me a lot longer than what you're seeing on camera because I have to do 48 of these. But pretty self-explanatory. We'll just time-lapse it. You basically just take a hot glue gun, do a little dab, stick it, and then you'll have your perfect sheepy cupcake topper. It was that simple, and then you just pop them on the cupcake toppers and they turned out like this. The last DIY number 3, was the ribbon garland, the DIY ribbon garland. Now my best friend actually bought this off of Etsy. She had high hopes that it was gonna come made, and it did not. It was a semi DIY. Some assembly was required. But it came with the kit, it came with instructions. There was still some finagling that I had to do because there were 2 sets of ribbon that came that were not pre-cut to size. So I did my best. Since I've done some macrames and hanging wall decorative DIYs, the adjustment was actually really easy to learn for this project. So it's basic. You just get the ribbon and you either do a lark's head knot or a cow hitch knot, and depending on what side you want it to show. And in order, there were 2 different versions. There was just the straight version or the angled V. She wanted the angled V, so okay, there was a technique that you have to, when you loop the ribbon around the string and then you pull it to tighten it, you have to make sure that one length of the ribbon is longer than the other so that it can get that kind of waterfall V effect. But approximately it took me a whole day, even though the assembly said it only takes 1 to 2 hours. But I kept having to take breaks while being solely breastfeeding mama and just nap time and things around the house. But it was actually really easy. It just got really dark. Come on, brighten up. Let's go. There we go. It was really easy, and this is how that turned out.
Walking away, your words are lost on me.
I hope you thought this video was helpful. I hope that you found some inspiration, some tips and tricks. If you do anything like this for your baby shower, a loved one's baby shower, a birthday party, any special event, you can actually do all these things DIY from scratch. I was able to use certain things that were given to me by my best friend or client or whatever. So yeah, that's it. If you like this video or if you want to see more DIYs like this, leave a comment, hit the like button because it helps the algorithm find my videos, spread them around in the internet, and subscribe because I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. That's it, guys. Catch up with you later.